Hey everybody, I hope you're doing great today, and I just want to wish every single one of you a very happy new year. So to start off the new year, I'm actually out on the west side for like a couple of weeks. I went to Waipahu to check out Song's Korean BBQ, and it's actually located right behind the Waipahu Times. So I'm going to go and leave their information in the description box down below. This is actually the first time I'm ever trying Song's Korean BBQ out, and on Yelp they have 4.5 stars and a good amount of reviews. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna like this food. So starting on my left, we have the Bibim kuksu right here. Right in the middle of this big heavy plate, I got the Song's dinner special. And lastly, we have some Mochiko chicken right here. I forgot to mention that the Song's dinner special is basically a mixed plate of all of the popular meats that we normally would get at a Korean restaurant. So we have meatjun, we have kalbi, we have barbecue chicken, and I think there's some barbecue beef in here as well. But I'm really hungry, so let's go and eat. Oh yeah, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this. Okay, I'm gonna go and try the family dinner special plate first. And first up, we have the meatjun right here. Let's dip it in some of this meatjun sauce. Oh man, I don't know if you can hear it, but my stomach was just growling. But that piece of meatjun had more batter than I would like. Here, let's try this one right here. There's some meat in here. So meatjun is basically beef right in the middle, and then they coat it with egg batter. Oh, yep. That's good. We have a nice tender piece of beef right in the middle, and it's well seasoned, and I like the egginess of the outside batter. Okay, so in this plate, there's actually two pieces of kalbi here. We have our meatjun, and right underneath is the barbecue chicken, and underneath that we have some barbecue beef and the rice. All right, so we have the barbecue chicken. So this barbecue chicken is lightly seasoned. It's not too salty, and I like that it kind of has this charcoal flavor to it. Kind of tastes like it's right off the barbecue. Here's a thin piece of barbecue beef right here. I'll tell you guys right now, I'm not a big fan of barbecue beef, so I don't know how much I'm gonna like this, but we'll see. Oh, you saw how easy that was to rip apart? This barbecue beef is very tender. It's not seasoned as much as some other places where, it's too salty with that barbecue teriyaki flavor. But I actually like this. This is actually pretty good. Other places I go to when I get barbecue beef, I'm really tired of how they overcook it, and when you're chewing on it, it's kind of like chewing on leather. But this has my seal of approval. So far, the meats that I've had already, they're not too salty. So for those of you who kind of like the flavors of your food more balanced, I think you guys would like this. But I know there are some of you out there who like your foods a little bit more on the salty side. I'm not sure if this is going to be up to par with your taste. But for me personally, these meats are pretty good. I also really like that all the plates that they give actually comes with this Korean pancake. So this Korean pancake has scallions in here, some carrots, and some egg batter and flour. But I actually really enjoy this because it's nice and chewy, which I like for this. This plate also comes with a piece of mandu. Biting into this reminded me of eating some dim sum. So it has chives in here, and not only that, there's long rice and some meat. I'm not quite sure what kind of meat it is. It's probably pork, but this is almost like eating a Korean dim sum. So there's also a variety of different side dishes that you can pick. So let's try some of this kimchi right here. Not bad. It's not too spicy. And you can tell that's definitely homemade. I also got some cabbage. The cabbage has a light hint of sesame oil with it. What I'm kind of sad about though is they don't have the garlic mayo potatoes. You guys know what I'm talking about? The potatoes that are basically swimming in mayonnaise and garlic. But we do have some mac salad right here. Not bad. And lastly, I got some japchae. Oh, that japchae is good. Oh, this japchae right here goes on really, really smooth. It's nice and savory. And these glass noodles are perfectly cooked. Okay, so last but not least, we got the kalbi right here. Our short ribs. Let's take a bite out of this. Wow. Oh. You saw how easy that just ripped apart? Lots of flavor to this, and it's seasoned way more than the other meats. Lots of flavor. Wow. I gotta say, that kalbi is a star of the show. Seriously, this is this is really good. Okay, so next up we got the Bibim kuksu. So the Bibim kuksu right here is basically like a cold Korean noodle salad. So it has a variety of vegetables in it with some Korean pancake right here, and it also has some barbecue beef. So it comes with kimchi, some chopped up choy sum right here, and there's also some cabbage and some bean sprouts and some cucumbers mixed in. They actually went and asked me how spicy do I want it. I said I wanted it not spicy at all, but they ended up giving me some hot sauce on the side just in case. So if I didn't know any better, just looking at this, it kind of looks like somen salad. All right, let's take a bite. Has a light shoyu-based sauce, and I really like how you can taste that sesame oil that's mixed with this. I'm not sure how spicy this is, but I'm just gonna go and try it anyways. Just a little bit of that spice. Oh yeah. That's pretty spicy. Okay, I'm glad I didn't throw that sauce in there because that's way too hot for me. But we got some of that really tender barbecue beef that we had in the family dinner plate. Eating this dish makes me feel healthy. So if you want something more on the lighter side, that's not really gonna weigh you down, I think this is a good pick. Okay, so lastly we got the Mochiko chicken right here. They also went and gave some of this shoyu sauce. Let me taste this. It's kind of like a sweet shoyu vinegar sauce. But here's a Mochiko chicken. Oh, nice. I like how crunchy the batter is on the outside, but it's not overly hard. You know, sometimes when you go and get Mochiko chicken, all you're eating is very hard batter. But this is nice and crunchy on the outside, but on the inside, it's nice and moist. And there's big pieces of chicken here. So under this foil, we got all of the rice right here. So let me go and remove some of this foil. Oops. You know, and I don't know why they put the foil with the rice, but this is not very oily at all. This is almost like popcorn chicken in a way. Nice small tiny pieces of perfectly battered and fried chicken. And it's a little bit chewy because of the batter, but the chicken is nice and moist. I'm gonna go and dip this in with this sauce right here. When you dip this Mochiko chicken in with this shoyu sesame vinegar sauce, it's kind of like eating a Korean version of Mochiko chicken. All right, everybody. So that was Song's Korean barbecue. And let me tell you, I think the food at Song's is very good. I wouldn't say it's like the absolute best, but I think being on the west side, I think this is very good Korean barbecue. And it's relatively affordable as well. And one thing I really liked about Song's Korean barbecue was the customer service was excellent. So normally, you know, when you go and do takeout orders and you're talking to the person on the other end, sometimes like, you know, they can be kind of grouchy or, you know, they really don't care. But when I was asking questions about the Mochiko chicken plate at Songs, the person on the other end was very, very helpful. And I really, really appreciate that. Not only do you get good Korean barbecue, but you also get good customer service. And those are two pluses for me. But if you guys are ever in the Waipahu area, definitely go and check out Song's Korean barbecue if you want some good Korean plate lunches. If you'd like to go and support my channel, please do me a big favor and check out my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'm going to go and leave all the information in the description box down below. And if you haven't started following me on Instagram yet, please do me a big favor and follow me there. I'll see all of you next week. Bye. Oh yeah, one more thing. Sorry, I forgot. If you guys have any suggestions on good restaurants on the west side of Oahu, please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, I'll see you guys next week.